Skating is an amazing activity and it's so much fun, but to fully enjoy it, you need to be safe on the road or anywhere else. So also, you need to be able to stop. And in this video, I will show you 5 beginner-friendly ways how to stop. So let's get going. So the very first stop I'm showing you is how to stop using the curb as an actual brake. It's a very simple position that you will be using a lot while skating, and that's basically you bend your knees, lean slightly forwards, and now stretch your hands. And it's a very comfortable position, but for this stop, I think the most crucial thing is make sure that you bend your knees and really well, or you actually might fall forwards, which is falling forwards is one of the best ways how you can fall, because falling backwards is actually worse. So falling forwards is okay. Just make sure you have your knee pads on. Alright, so this stop, I don't know how it's officially called. I just call it like stepping stop. I personally don't do it on its own ever. I use it in a combination with other stop like T-stop and then finish with the steps, or Plough stop and I finish with the steps, because I just find it more convenient to stop this way, because my wheels wearing down less and I get to the full stop exactly where I wanted. I find a better control this way, and it's pretty simple. You basically just need to start stepping in front of yourself, but make sure that you always keep your knees bent, lean slightly forward, and now stretch your hands to have a better balance so you don't fall over. Alright, next one is a Plough stop, and I think that it's one of the easiest stops as well to learn, really good for beginners. I'm saying that because a lot of beginners start with learning how to do lemons, which is basically going back and forwards, kind of like A position, getting your toes closed, and V position, getting your heels closed, and just doing that movement. So practice that a lot if you haven't up to now, because this is very helpful when you're doing Plough stop, because you basically just do half a lemon when you get wide into your half lemon, finishing it in A position. Best things to do is bend your knees, and that you need for everything when you're doing skating. Bend your knees. It's easier to do it if you do it wide, so don't do it like super narrow. Just make sure that you get wide. It's much easier to do it. You have better control of the stop, and it's just give it a try and keep practicing, because practice does make progress. Alright, so I did a change of scenery because I started editing the video and realized that I'm missing a clip for the spin stop. So how do we do a spin stop? It's quite an easy stop which a lot of especially kids learn on their own without anyone showing them how to do it. And to be honest, when I was a child and I had rollerblades, I was able to use a spin stop to stop, and that was the only way how I was able to do it. However, when I picked up skates as an adult, I struggled a little bit with that, because I did not learn it on purpose, because I saw a lot of people struggling with a T-stop when they were really good at spin stop, because the movement, there are similarities in how you move, and a lot of people, when they know really well how to do a spin stop, they overspin when they try to do a T-stop. So I haven't learned it on purpose for a long time, but I actually managed to learn it now, and I don't use it a lot. I mostly use it when I do slalom, for example, or if I'm just finished a trick and I just want to go back and keep repeating the same thing. Alright, so how you do spin stop. I will explain it how I do it to the right, but it's the same way if you do it to the left, just do the other way around. First, I will start with spinning your upper body. So I would move to the right and then move your right leg behind you and spinning it towards the left. So you start spinning. If you know how to do a T-stop, you can start with a T-stop, but instead of having your leg kind of in an L or T position, you need to move it more and you start naturally spinning. As I said, a lot of people struggle with a T-stop because they actually start spinning. So the final stop is a T-stop, and it's probably the most advanced stop that I'm showing you in this video today, but in my opinion, it's really beneficial stop to learn, because it's perfect not just to get to the full stop, but also to control your speed while moving around, whether it's on a flat surface in a park, or if you're going downhill, or if you're on the street. So I really recommend learning it. So first of all, position, you need to bend your knees, and that's important for anything you do in skating. Slightly lean forwards, extend your hands in front of you to help you with a balance, and then depending which leg is more comfortable, whether it's left or right, it doesn't matter, and I do recommend eventually learning to do this with both of your legs to give you more flexibility. One leg will be underneath you, bent, and the other one will be behind you, outstretched. So you will be kind of dragging one of your legs, and that will help you stop. So the leg which you have underneath you bent, your weight will be mostly on that leg. There will be hardly any weight on your back leg which you're dragging, but if you want to kind of like stop quicker, you obviously add a bit more weight on your back leg because it will give more friction with the surface to stop quicker. And then once you get to the stop, wait until you completely stop. Don't move straight away. And to get a better balance, I would even recommend you stop and even lean a bit forward, just push your leg which is under you slightly towards the front, so you're full outstretched, you catch your balance, and then you do whatever you need to do next. So that's basically stuff. And then honestly, it's just practice, practice, and practice. Alright, so these are the 5 beginner-friendly ways to stop on inline skates, and I hope you found this useful. Let me know if you which stops you know and which one are you planning to learn next. And if you found this information useful, do let me know because I really... Oh wow! Hello! I'm in the middle of Hyde Park, so fun. Alright, so let me know in the comments which step you're learning next, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!